In this video, I want to talk about how to stop screwing up on your diet. If you have dieted before, if you're watching these videos, you have dieted before and you've been trying to get lean, and that's what we're doing, and we're making good progress. And so if you've been watching, I hope the progress has just been steady. It probably isn't linear, it probably is slow, but if that's the case, all slow progress is better than no progress, all right? So let's just get right into it. The first point I got is using shit you can't measure. And you can measure these things, but a lot of the times stuff like liquids or like olive oil or like peanut butter and things like that, if it's really oily and stuff like that, you can't really measure the grams of it or the milliliters to it. You should have a scale at home. And I find just like measuring cups of things and like tiny little measuring spoons completely useless. And most of the time people aren't doing it. They're eyeballing it, and that's actually just throwing out hundreds of calories, because olive oil, peanut butter, these are all just high calorie, high fat foods. And I'm not to diss fat, you know, I'm not like a fucking anything, you know, I don't care about what diet you follow along with, but these fatty, like low filling kind of stuff is like not really helping your diet. So if you're just like eyeballing olive oil, if you're eyeballing your peanut butter, you're totally fucked. And if you're not losing any weight, that's the reason why, or one of the many reasons why. So shit you can't measure. Don't eat anything you can't measure. If it's in a bag, whatever, if it's processed, whatever, at least it's got a barcode. You scan that shit, you put it in your calorie counter, and that's it. That's good. At least you have a number on it. And just be real with it, okay? You're gonna go over some days, no big deal. Number 2 is having garbage food at your house. This is a huge one. If you are on your diet, if you are living with a family, with a girlfriend, with your friends, whatever, and somebody's not on a diet, there might be some shit. Whatever it is, keep it out of sight and out of mind. That's what I do. My girlfriend's got a cupboard that she's got a bunch of stuff, and sometimes, once in a while, I'll accidentally open it and I'll see some like Tostitos chips, and I'll just muck a handful. But I have my scale right next to the fridge, so I see it and I measure it beforehand, and then I just realized that I just wasted 250 calories on like 20 chips, which is devastating, obviously. So not having food at your house, and by having food, I mean having junk food at your house, is critical. This is like basic, the most basic thing about diets. If you don't see it, you're not gonna eat it. You're not gonna walk to the convenience store because that takes too much time. And if you're in a caloric deficit and you're doing cardio and you're focusing on your recovery, you don't give a shit about going that far. It's too much work, okay? So nothing in your house. The third thing is eating out too much with your friends. I get it. You know, you wanna be social, you wanna mingle, you wanna meet new people. That's totally fine. I get that. But nothing, like you don't have to do it every time with food, you know? You don't have to just go out and eat every single time, go out, have a beer every single time. It's like, go do something where you're exercising, go to the gym with friends, find different ways to hang out with your friends. It'll make your relationship better, and you'll keep on your diet. And that's what we really want, because we're trying to get lean here. We're trying to get aesthetic. We're trying to get the bodies we want so that we feel the best that we can, so that we can be energetic, confident, all these fun things that make life way better, okay? So cut out eating out with your friends. Like I said in previous videos about getting lean, the less friends, or at least the friends that are aligned with your whole thing, is more important to actually getting lean. And if you don't have friends that are aligned, then fuck them. Don't hang out with these people that are just trying to get you fat, trying to keep you getting dessert and getting ice cream and shit like that. You don't want any of that stuff, because you're a new person, all right? And you're gonna get new friends on the way, okay? Right now, might be a little bit lonely. That's okay. It'll change. Things will get better. You'll attract the right people in your life, okay? So eating too much out with your friends. Eat at home if you can, okay? What else we got? So I wrote all this down. Number 5 is letting yourself get too hungry. Man, I used to be big into intermittent fasting. When I lost a lot of weight when I was like younger, maybe about 10 years ago, I intermittent fasted all the time. I don't know why. My appetite just felt good. Like I didn't need to eat breakfast and things like that. But that slowly dropped off. And when I really got fat again, like when I went to like 228, which was just massive considering I'm 190 right now, I found that not intermittent fasting is actually what helped me get out of that fat loss zone. Like not eating breakfast, I would fucking binge at night, and I would just eat anything, because I was like, what are the odds that I ate like an extra 1,000 calories or 2,000 calories? And it's like the odds were very high because I was eating garbage and dog shit food, okay? So that is a huge one, okay? Don't let yourself get hungry. Eat breakfast. That's what I started doing. It's been working. It's helping me. I recommend it. If you are, you've been intermittent fasting and it's working for you, don't listen to me. If you are finding yourself thinking about food too many times. Like you wake up, food. You go to sleep, food. That's the first thing that you're thinking of. Don't let yourself get hungry. Have your set meal plans and do that, okay? And snacking and stuff like that is, don't snack on like nuts. Don't snack on shit that like I said, like peanut butter, olive oil, things that, you know, you grab a handful of something or chips and you just don't know. Really calculate this shit. For me, every week I'll do like a bag of sour candy because I'm just a fucking whore for sour candy. And I just love going to the Dollarama, picking up a sour candy, 400 calories, deleted in 1 minute basically. But I just love it. That's my thing. That's my trigger food. And that's enough for me to continue and feel motivated to keep going. So if you have one of those foods, count it, know exactly how much it is, and schedule it, okay? That's a huge thing. You gotta schedule these cheat meals. And honestly, no, fuck that. Only one cheat meal, maybe a week. Make it a good one, but don't overdo it. You can have a cheat meal and still be under your calorie, in your caloric deficit. Don't overdo it and just like blast 3,000 calories because it's a cheat meal. And especially don't make it a cheat day. And especially don't do it 2 days in a row. If you make a mistake, go back to the plan the next day. Don't cut calories the next day. Keep it the same as the exact plan. Man, my writing is shit. Okay. Not listening to hunger signals is a huge one. I don't know what number we're on. I think we're on 6 or 7, but not listening to hunger signals. This is a hard one because I have a tough time doing this. As I was getting old, or as I was growing up, my dad would always tell me, slow down, eat slower, do these things. And the reason for that is, not because he's like, be mindful while you eat. No, he's just wanted me to do that because I was inhaling food and I would just like feel like dog shit after. And like, I would feel like kind of gurgling and I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna die here. My trachea is just being squeezed by my esophagus. It has so much food in it right now. And that wasn't obviously the case, but eating slow and actually enjoying your food and being mindful while you eat is critical in understanding your stomach and understanding your fullness signals and understanding that you actually don't need to eat as much per meal as you once thought. For me, when I was training very heavily into triathlon, I would fucking delete food. I would eat so much shit. It was amazing. It was like, I'd eat so much food and I'd be like, I'm still hungry, I'm still hungry, I'm still hungry. And that felt great, but I was also burning probably 5,000 calories a day doing 2-hour sessions every single day. And I wasn't getting leaner. That's a shitty part. It's like I wasn't getting more muscular. I wasn't getting more aesthetic. I wasn't doing anything. I was just basically at maintenance calories because I was eating garbage food. And that could have been a way better transition into a lean aesthetic physique that I'm looking towards now. But I didn't because I just ate things all the time and I didn't listen to my body when I was full. Now, some people don't actually feel full. I'm one of these people where I'm like, I can just kind of keep eating if there's still food around. And I don't feel full. I don't feel like shit when I eat too much. Certain foods, yes, but like a normal thing, like I can eat 2 plates of something, no problem, and I don't feel like shit. But until you understand your own hunger signals, this might be one of the things that can like change your fat loss completely. Being mindful, what does that mean exactly for fat loss and eating food? It means not fucking watching TV or movies while you're eating food. Like at the movie theater, how come you can delete a bag of popcorn in 5 minutes watching the trailers? It's because you're not thinking, you're just sculling food. And popcorn gives you this sense of belief that you're eating less calories, but you drop some butter on there and you're totally fucking screwed. So don't try to eat less distracted and understand, oh, you know what, my stomach does feel a little bit full. Not saying stop early, just know that your hunger signals are probably not as high as you thought. Anyways, that's a complicated one. I might make another video on that. And the last one just for this video is just not being hydrated. This is a huge thing that I have just got dialed in now in this last couple of weeks. And I've just been drinking so much water. I've been putting salt in my water, potassium in my water, all the stuff that's in the element drinks that are not actual elements. I'm not paying for any of that shit. But being hydrated has made me feel less hungry all the time. And just drinking water, it's just that hunger signal of your stomach filling up. That is one of those signals. And drinking lots of water makes you feel that. So you don't need to eat as much. You don't need to overdo it. You don't need to binge. Anyways, this is a long video, but if you listen to these points, I think they're gonna really help you out, and they're helping me out significantly. So always remember to rep the set, and I'll catch you in the next one. Oh yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, because that's what I should probably start saying. Yeah.